What's up everybody, TLM Killshot here, and today we are doing our Update Tuesday news. Starting off, we're going to talk about some Xbox One news. So, Xbox officially announced, well, Microsoft, that they are stopping Xbox One X production as of now, to prep everybody for the new console. And they're also releasing payment plans for the Series X. That way you don't have to drop a ass load of money for a new console right now to try to get more people to kind of transfer over to the new console. But they did say they're going to be, well, they promised that they're going to still make the exclusives on Xbox One. That way you're not forced to get on a new console before you're ready. But Xbox One is boasting that it's going to be the most powerful next-gen console on the market, which PS5's never said theirs is going to be, but Xbox is pushing it extremely hard that they're going to be the next big thing. But Microsoft in general, we know they bought WB Studios, and they're pushing really hard to be top dog, especially with PlayStation outselling them a lot. But their system is pretty damn good. It's boasting a 12 teraflop GPU power, DirectX ray tracing. It has 4 times more processing power than the Xbox One X. Supports up to 120 frames per second. A new next-gen SSD for quick-ass loading times. And Microsoft also announced about the xCloud, which will have 50+ games on mobile. And they're talking about the crossplay between mobile to Xbox and to PC through the Xbox One app on the Windows and other systems. But it sounds damn good. But the PS5 and Xbox are running off of the what's going to be new RDNA 2 GPU from AMD. But surprisingly, PC is actually going to get the first look at that with the RDNA 1 that is set to be released before any next-gen console even hits the market. But all in all, Xbox seems to be really turning up gear and really wanting to push that they're the best in the console industry right now. With that, on to some PS5 news, which we don't have too much of today. But there has been rumors of pre-order dates for the PS5, but nothing concrete yet. But we do know that they're doubling down on production, so they can have as many units as possible for when it does drop, so more people can get the PS5. But unlike Xbox, PlayStation seems to be wanting to force you to get that PS5. They're releasing all the exclusives only on PS5 so far that they've announced. But on a good note with PlayStation, and kind of a bad one, Ghost of Tsushima came out. Beautiful game. Beautiful, looks wonderful. Very nice game. But because of how fast the SSDs load, they actually extended the load times in-game so you can see the tips. That's literally the only reason they did that. They want to slow it down for you, give you tips, and make you kind of wait to try to get more, I'm guessing, hyped for your next part, but pretty fucking ridiculous, in my opinion. Who the hell wants to wait? Like, we waited all these years with all these shitty systems to just have to go back to long-ass loadings for, like, fucking Skyrim, Xbox 360 shit. Waiting a fucking half hour for your damn loading screens. But, as far as consoles go, we're thinking it's possibly going to be a November drop. Not for sure yet on the next gen, but holding out hope on that one. But next, talk about a little bit of Call of Duty news. Call of Duty, as of recently, we all know they're taking a stand on a lot of social issues lately. They renamed D-Day's skin, the border the Border Walk one to a whole different thing, made it like a ranch hand style type thing, because people were talking about how it was glorifying police, so they made sure that they really eased it over by switching that up, but they also buffed the anti-cheat system again, and the reporting system. The anti-cheat, specifically on Warzone for sure, people are still getting through, and there's more hackers than fucking ever on that game. I can attest to that shit. But the reporting system added a few new features with the recent update, because we all know they've been pushing update after fucking update every other day now. But you can report people for clan tags and names now. So if you have a name on Call of Duty that you might think be riding the edge, it might be a good idea to change that shit before you get permabanned, because that's the fucking penalty. No temp bans, no reason, not even a chance to change it, they will fucking permaban you. Extremely fast. It actually happened to one of our guys, and his name wasn't even fucking offensive. But, you know, let them do what they want. Activision's been fucking shit up lately anyway. Hopefully they can make some good out of this new anti-cheat system. But we can all see that report system might be a little bit unfair in some justice, because you can't fight permabans or temporary bans. And half the time they don't even give you a fucking reason. So Activision really needs to step up with this shit. Extremely hard. Because when you think of ban systems, you think about things like Rainbow Six. Like, Siege has a very extensive 2-layer ban system. They have BattleEye, and then that other one I can't remember, but BattleEye is for gameplay, the other one's for text and comment. Which they ban people quick, but with some you can appeal. And you get a chance to. Activision says, no, we play God. If we think it's bad, you get fucked, and you can't play the game. With, like I said, no reason, no excuse, but Activision is losing a lot of support lately with some of the decisions they've been making. And not just ruining spawns of old maps, because they're assholes, but, you know. Well, let's move on to PC news. Death Stranding is officially out on PC, and my god does it look fucking amazing. It looked good on PlayStation, but holy hell does it look good on PC, but what do you expect? PC Master Race and all. But it is so beautiful to look at. But the next thing we're going to talk about today is going to be some upcoming games. As we know, Assassin's Creed Valhalla, which I think they're talking about dropping in November, looks fucking wonderful. Very good looking game. Dimming down a little bit of the grindy aspect, making it more of an action RPG. Looks extremely nice. Very well put together game so far. But next we have Far Cry 6 that was recently leaked on there, and they've officially talked about. Not too much on it yet. We see the album, we see the game art and all that, but really looking forward to that. Far Cry is a very beloved franchise to me and a few others. But it looks wonderful. Next we have Crash Bandicoot 4, which is boasting larger environments and different power-ups. New masks that can give you just a bunch of wide variety of power-ups. Not too much on it yet, but the gameplay they have showed of it looks very good. Just hoping it can bring back some of the nostalgia from the old and still have a good baseline to go off of. But next we have, for the PS5, which is PlayStation's bullshit for not releasing on the 4, Spider-Man Miles Morales. So if you want that game, go buy a fucking PS5. But again, the other Spider-Man game, beautiful, well put together game, loved it. But this one looks great. Some of the concepts we've gotten and looked at, it's a beautiful game. But the big one, Star Wars Squadron. New dogfighting sim, basically, from the Star Wars franchise. With EA, unfortunately. But EA is talking that this is going to have VR support and crossplay. Which sounds extremely fun. But they're also saying no microtransactions, but obviously it's EA. That's kind of a hard thing for them to fucking do. They like to grind your money out as best as they can. But we'll stay hopeful, because it'd be nice to have a good Star Wars dogfighting game like some of the older ones, but we'll hold out hope on that. And we talked about this one in the last update, but Yakuza Like a Dragon. Have a little more information on it now. It's going to be out on all consoles. As you see, Yakuza has been putting out their stuff from PlayStation on Xbox, on Steam, on a few other platforms, on PC, I believe. But it's boasting that you're going to start with a new character, completely different story. I think it's a little more modern, but it's not going to be the beat-em-up style fighting that we're used to with the old Yakuzas. From what it seems, it looks like it's going to be more of a turn-based combat, but if you've played Yakuza, the story's terrific, and that's why we're there for it. But really holding out hope on that one. Cannot wait for that one to drop. Another one is the new Hellblade game. Hellblade 2. If you've played the first one, which was on Xbox, very well put together game. More of like a psychological kind of horror game. Very wonderful. Not the longest, but the story was terrific. The gameplay was freaking amazing. The graphic quality was just awesome. Really looking forward to that one. There's also Paper Mario, the Origami King, going to be coming to Switch, which is really cool. Haven't had a Paper Mario game in a long time. But the fact they're adding origami in it might be a cool little twist. Hopefully we'll get to see how that is on Switch, and hopefully it'll be wonderful. But there's also a game coming out called Tell Me Why, which is a Life is Strange style game. It'll have 3 episodes. It's basically about 2 twins going back to try to figure out their past, which both of them have different recollections on it. It looks great. It looks very great. Like Life is Strange. It looks very good. But the last one we have for upcoming is Call of Duty 2020. We still have no concrete news on what Call of Duty is going to be, if they're dropping a game this year, which, with their track record, we're really thinking they will, but we will see. Like I said, Activision's been fucking a lot of shit up, and they're really doubling down on Warzone, so who knows, maybe they'll just make us play this game for another year. But there are rumors it could be another Black Ops, more probably like a reboot like they were doing Modern Warfare. All hope out. I love the Black Ops series. It's probably my favorite out of all of them, but we will have to see exactly what is going to be going on with that. And our final news for today, a bunch of you might have heard that DrDisRespect got banned on Twitch. And from Discord, I guess. But they gave him no reason for why exactly he did this. Or they banned him. But it's a permanent ban. He's not allowed back on the platform. And from what I've just heard, he can't use Discord, which is fucking retarded, I guess. But he's come out to state that he's done with Twitch. Even if they come into reconciliation with it, he's done. He's not going back to Twitch at all. And everyone's saying Ninja left Twitch a while ago. Did a little stream on YouTube. No one knows for sure if he's going to go to YouTube or if he's going to go to Mixer, which I think he is doing some Mixer. But DrDisRespect stated that he's going to consider streaming elsewhere. Which obviously he just uploaded a YouTube video after a bunch of weeks of being inactive, so maybe there's a possibility that he comes back to YouTube. But he's also talking about suing Twitch, which I hope all goes well. I wish, it's like I was talking about with Activision. No fucking reason for bans. Nothing. Why would Twitch ban this guy? A guy that gives them a lot of money. A guy that is a good streamer, funny guy, gives you good content, and he gets fucked. They don't seem to care anymore. In my opinion, Twitch is going downhill quite quickly. And that's why they're losing big streamers. Who knows? Is Marksman going to stay on Twitch? Is Shroud going to come over? We have no idea. But Twitch is losing right now, and they're not doing it gracefully. But that is all the time we have for today. Thank you guys for joining on this Update Tuesday. keep it good, stay safe out there with all this pandemic going on, and squad up.